All right,
do something.
well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. All right.
We'll just hope it's working.
Yeah.
All right, we're good to go.
Yep.
Call this meeting in order with the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, so Rick, Christie, and myself are here. Brian's Becky's out of town, so we have a quorum. We're good to go. So let's go ahead with hearing portion.
Okay, so we have the Form 3, which is the notice to taxpayers. This form was on the website and on Gateway. So this is the first, column 2 is a budget estimate for each one of the funds that we have. Debt service and operations are the only ones that will receive tax levies. There are no levy excess appeals. And so column 5 is the current tax levy. If it's been advertised, doesn't mean that it's going to be fully accepted or modifications, but that's what's been advertised. And I did email all, or I did put all these forms in. So we have the current year financial worksheet for each fund that will be appropriated. The growth quotient was 4%. So whenever you take in what our current year approved budget is, any encumbrances, the disbursements, then and our June 30 cash balance, and of course there are no taxes to be collected in the education fund. Same thing with operations. Total approved was $6,500,000 for the year 2025. So the taxes to be collected for operations, the estimate is $1,286,000. And then of course we have debt service. These are all of the bonds that we have, the series 2017, 21, and 2024. And then the rest of these are, this is our estimates of miscellaneous revenue. And then our final budget estimate. So the net assessed value, it's a little over 552 million, but I didn't put in the full amount. We did grow, which is a good thing. It's a great thing, actually. That's what we want, is for our property value to go up and for it to grow. So we have a property tax rate on the debt service estimated at 46 cents. Property tax rate estimate on operations at 66 cents.
And what are they currently?
Um,
I can't think of the top of my head.
I can't either.
Is it more or less? Do you know?
This one,
I feel like that's less. 'Cause weren't we at like 0.78? I don't know what the latest last year's was, but we were at like 0.78, 0.72. I don't remember which year it was. I don't remember what that service, but that service is what that service
That's
is.
$1.12
It's
with the
about
two.
12.
it is $1.12 with the two of them. And I was thinking
Real
that we
close.
were at $1.10.
Yeah, I think it's close.
Yeah,
it
real
is-
close.
It's real close.
Yeah, I was thinking that we were at $1.10, but I wouldn't,
What is with it? Penny.
it was within
that's good.
pennies. There was not, I mean, of course, when your assessed value goes up,
Everything goes.
everything, yeah. So we're gonna see changes anytime that the assessed value changes.
But we went up, right? Instead of down.
We did,
Okay.
yeah.
Is that
But-
that service?
Yes,
Because of the extra.
because of the extra.
That's-
Yeah, we have the extra one on there. I'm thinking $1.10.
It's fine. I was just trying to remember. I'd see somebody. It is what it is.
But, so public hearing, if there are any questions, any comments, anything that anybody needs additional information on.
So, this is my first time ever seeing this. So when we look at our property tax information and it says schools down there, don't we just see a percentage of our assessed value? A percentage goes to the school district, right?
I don't know what
I
the,
think the statement might say that.
I don't know
I'm
what
talking
the-
about the actual money you pay. In other words, if you pay $100, it might say 23% goes to school. But you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's
But
what,
that's what we're talking about this, right?
Well,
This isn't a percent though.
Yeah.
This is a per assessed value.
assessed value
You pay that $1.10 or $1.12 or whatever.
per thousand, is that correct?
Mhm.
Per
$1,000.
thousand, okay, per thousand, thank you.
Yeah, when you, what you say, it'll show like if you're in Tipton, it'll show the library, and then it shows, the
Okay,
school.
right.
The county, and then,
your
there's
library, your township,
assessed
Okay.
ditches, there's
Yes.
a lot of things that are
Yes.
if you have a
assessed.
sewer district, any of those things
Yeah.
are on there,
Okay.
they're assessed.
Okay.
And I don't know if you ever go on to Gateway.
Mm-mm.
Okay, if you go on Gateway, which is, I think it's gateway.in.gov.
Okay.
I mean, you can find
Way too much information.
way,
More than you'd ever want.
really, I mean, you'll be able to find,
You can find what every person that's employed by the state makes, what their W-2 was for last year. You can, I mean, you can find anything.
Yeah,
Any
public
public
Any
record is
public-
out there.
You could
Yeah.
spend a lot of
Oh
time.
my gosh, yes, you could.
yeah, you could get sucked in really easy.
Easily, yeah.
Okay.
I have to put all the monthly bank statements, all the monthly reports, I mean, all that has to go on Gateway.
Okay.
All the budget information's on there, so.
Awesome, thank you.
And then, of course, our adoption meeting has to be held 10 days after this meeting. So the adoption meeting will be on October 30th. And then I have 5 days to submit everything. So all of the budget forms, this one will be on there, but the rest of the budget forms won't be on there for the year 2026 until after I submit them after October 30th.
The 30th meeting's not on the website yet. Do you know that? On our website, like if you look at our meeting notices, the
No.
30th's not out there,
Okay.
just FYI. Or at least it wasn't on mobile, but I have found mobile and not always the same as
Yeah,
the others, so,
There's some disconnect between.
yeah. Well, I tried to go to see if the budget notice was on the website when I was sitting out there, and it won't show me any, board docs doesn't take me to anything but, why we have a school board.
Well, and so this Form 3 is on there and this date's on there.
Right, but it's not in
you're right.
mobile. I can't pull it up in mobile.
Oh, I've never tried to do that.
Yeah,
one.
lots of things don't work. It's not a you thing.
Well, that's, I mean, Trisco. You can talk to the.
Oh, yeah, I think
whose thing it is.
Matthew's been talked to multiple times about it, but it just isn't.
I'll share that feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please do. Please do.
Because we're working on.
Is the
some more.
calendar out there now? Just covering it out there? I'm just curious. You can go on.
Okay, so any other questions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're good.
Okay,
No,
It's not? It is now.
Okay.
The 25, 26, not the budget
Yeah.
notice you can't get to.
okay. So there are no questions there. The next is to look at the approval for the successful bidder on the roof repairs.
So we actually had a much better response than even kind of what I was anticipating. And so as we looked across, bids came in pretty competitively. I was a little concerned because the one that we opened first was the lowest. And I was kind of surprised because then the second one we opened ended up being about the highest. So anytime you see that disparity, you're like, is something wrong? But then it was nice to see that there were a couple others that kind of slotted in that same realm. when it was all said and done.
Can you make that a little larger? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I hit the plus.
It's crazy, like, billion. I mean, like, just the disparity there is crazy.
Yeah, like I said, when we opened the first two up, and the first one was.
So what I
much
found
more
with,
than that, So,
the town, if you got companies that are extremely busy, they'll throw out an enormous bid because it's like, you know what, if we
If
get
they'll
it,
pay us
we're,
that much,
yeah,
huh?
we're gonna make big guys overtime make money. If
Which
we-
one was the out of state guy? You said somebody from like
that
what,
one, I
New
don't think
Jersey
we
or
ever got
whatever.
the bid.
Oh, okay.
No, so, yeah, that one, I won't repeat what the name of the company.
I'll say that Kingdom Roofing, I've seen them even doing, are they from?
They've done a lot of residential work.
Yeah, I've seen them on that.
And they've been doing more municipality work. They were one of the groups that, when they approached us, they were really intrigued by this job because of the flexible timeline, but also whether we would allow, since it's school work, for them to do, weekend work so that they could avoid any of the crossover. And, we said, yeah, if you feel like you can complete the job. So, the architect vetted the two lowest, to make sure that they were there, and then ultimately made the recommendation for Kingdom, for the 647,000. And that does build in the contingencies that were provided in there as well. So as soon as this gets approved, we'll call to try to get them scheduled, and the goal is really to try to get the work done before we get to.
So they met all the
Christmas break. They
criteria.
met all the criteria, yeah.
I'll say, cause it's very close, 668 and 707.
Yeah, here were the criteria, here's the criteria information down here on the side. And then the addendums are on there also, and then the allowances are on the bottom.
Yeah, that's good news.
Yeah, really pleased, so. So,
Anybody else, other questions about that?
I'll make a motion, we approve.
Okay, got a motion to approve it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
None opposed. So 3-0. Continue on with Kingdom Road. Unleash. While the sun's shining.
What kind of time frame did they think they could have it done by?
they would really like to have it done before even Thanksgiving is what they're hoping.
Wow.
So they're wanting to get on it really
They
fast.
want to start tomorrow then.
I think when they get the phone call, they'll be mobilizing and getting it going.
We'll call them right now.
That works. All right,
Cool.
well, that takes care of that. Is there any other public comment?
So, yes, I do have a question. With this roof repair, is that something new? Or is that a repair that was supposed to be done with the previous bond that was on the docket for that?
I don't know what you mean exactly. What?
Well, when was the bond?
We've been in
So
different
we're
stages
in
of roof
Okay,
repairs
okay.
for a
stages.
while.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if this was something that was on the docket.
It was
when the
on
bond-
our proposals of what we needed to have done. All of the roof needs replaced, but
Oh, okay,
you don't want to pay that in your property taxes,
Right.
I'm assuming.
Yeah,
So these are stages
okay.
and I'm pretty sure that we've listed roof as
forever.
it's forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
As it did. If we
It's
ever have
always
any money
something.
left over,
Right,
we're going to try to put it on some section or some part of a roof.
And because it came in so low, I think we are actually getting it out of that, the remainder,
is-
right?
This is from the 2021 series
2021.
bond.
And it's gonna be paid out of that, right?
This,
Do you
yes,
think?
so that, we've not even touched the general obligation bond for 2024. We've not touched that yet.
okay.
We've been able to do everything out of the previous bond that was issued in 2021.
It become an insurance issue
Mhm.
to get it taken care of.
Yeah.
Our insurance dropped us. We weren't able to be renewed.
Unless we get this done. I mean, and it just makes it more marketable. Is that a good way to put it?
That just pushed it up the list.
Yeah.
a lot Sooner than
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
anticipated, so.
Okay.
Yeah. But we like the low number. so-
Yeah. And to get it done
And the
before,
timing.
yeah,
Exactly.
get it done before
Exactly, that's fantastic, so,
end of the year.
all right. You got any other questions?
Mhm.
You Good with that?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Any other comments? I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moving.
Second.
All in favor?
I,
Good deal.
Excellent.
did Chris figure out what was wrong with his back and leg? Did he go to the
He's still
doctor?
on crutches now. He hasn't gone to the doctor yet.
What you waiting on?
He just woke up yesterday and
He
couldn't,
needs-
couldn't walk.
he-
Like his leg.